Listen to me. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care how hard it's been. You got one job, one mission, one purpose, and that's to win. I will win even when I'm tired, even when I'm broken, even when the odds are against me. I will win, not because life is easy, but because I refuse to quit. You see, winners aren't born, they're built. Built in the dark, built when nobody's watching, built in the gym at 5 a.m., built when you broke but still showing up like you're rich, built when your dreams are laughable to others but real to you. Let me tell you something, every setback is a setup for a comeback. So when I fall, I get up. When I fail, I learn. When I'm doubted, I grind harder, because I'm not chasing victory, I'm becoming it.
I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how far-fetched it might appear to be. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. But here's what I know, that dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. Let's say that together, please. Say, it's possible. See, sometimes we can't say, I can do that. But what we can say, that it's possible that I can have my dream. As we run toward it, as we work on it day in and day out. No one, ladies and gentlemen, could have convinced me when I started out just over 6 years ago working on my dream. And I want you to think about whatever your dream is, because I was willing to take a chance. And most people won't do that. Most of the people that you talk to try and bring them into the business, these are not risk takers. Most people have done all that they're ever going to do. They raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning. And here's what I will share with you, that in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you. What you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine. What you will realize is that you're greater than your circumstances, that you don't have to go through life being a victim.
This ain't about talent. This is about heart. This is about hunger. This is about being willing to suffer now so I can celebrate later. It's about putting in the work when nobody believes in you, even when you barely believe in yourself. I'm not asking for it. I'm claiming it. I'm not hoping for it. I'm working for it. I will win. Winners are built, not born. That's a truth most people don't want to hear, because it means you can't just sit around waiting for greatness to show up in your life. It means you have to go get it. It means the grind is not optional, it's required. You're not gonna wake up one morning with all the skills, all the motivation, all the strength and say, today I'm a winner. No, it doesn't work like that. You're going to wake up and feel tired. You're going to feel broken. You're going to feel like nothing's changing. But that's when the building happens. Winners are made in the dark. They're made when nobody's clapping, when nobody's watching, when there's no spotlight, no likes, no followers, just silence. And you.
It's necessary to know that everybody won't see it, that everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation, that you are an uncommon breed. You know, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself. That's necessary.
Just the weights in the gym, just the books in front of you, just the grind. Because see, it's not about being naturally gifted. It's not about having a silver spoon or a head start. It's about what you do with what you have. And if you can do a lot with a little, if you can push with almost nothing, that's when you start becoming dangerous. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody wants to work. People want to be champions, but they don't want to train like champions. They want the results, but not the repetition. They want the reward, but not the responsibility. But I'm telling you, if you're willing to build, if you're willing to commit, if you're willing to outwork every excuse, you would become a winner, not just in the game, not just in the classroom, not just in business, but in life. Think about the strongest people you know, the most successful ones, the leaders, the legends, the ones who stand out. Most of them didn't start with anything special. They started where you are, maybe worse, but they chose to build. They chose to suffer through early mornings and late nights. They chose to work while others slept. They chose to sacrifice now so they could celebrate later. They weren't born with a win stamped on their forehead. They forged it, earned it, built it. When the world told them they couldn't, they kept going. When people laughed at their dreams, they stayed focused. When they lost, they studied. When they got knocked down, they got back up with more fire. That's what building looks like. It's not pretty, it's not flashy, it's not easy, but it's real, it's powerful, it's how the greats are made. You see, the truth is nobody sees the work you're doing now, and that's okay, because the goal isn't to be seen, it's to be remembered. When you build yourself, when you craft your mind, your spirit, your grind, day by day, that's when you separate yourself from the average.